Is South Africa still a country that you want to live in and raise your family? This is a question on almost everybody's lips right now. I'm going to set the tone by telling you a story, and we're going to get into the content. So, a father, full-blown alcoholic, raises two sons. One becomes hyper successful and doesn't drink because he had the example to learn from and deviate. The other becomes a complete drunk and homeless. That's how I want to treat this video, because whatever direction you decide to take, have that concept in your mind. Your situation, you can't change. Your attitude towards the situation, you can. I was born in Bulgaria, but made in South Africa. I'm so proud to be a part of this country. And on today's episode, we're going to dive into some of the factors that's good, bad, and ugly, and perhaps dissect some of the data, and you can make your own decision. Next to me, as always, Anna Marie Meyer. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
We both love South Africa full-heartedly.
Not going anywhere.
Let's get into the content. All right, our context is always good, bad, and ugly, and a solution. Today I want to reverse engineer it. We're going to start with ugly, bad, and then finish off with good, and potentially give the solution before a decision is made. Hopefully we reach you in time, before you've immigrated, about to make a decision, or thinking about it, or starting to think about it, having those tough conversations with your spouse, with your family, and perhaps this gives you a point of view that you haven't seen before, and you reconsider your decision to leave our beautiful country. Okay, let's get into the ugly. According to the report, South Africa's average happiness score is 4,956, which is below the global average of 5,532. That places us 119th out of 149 countries in 2021. That's the World Happiness Index. So we're not very happy at the moment. Having said that, the top 5 countries with the most crime currently: number 1, Venezuela; number 2, Papua New Guinea; number 3, South Africa; Honduras is number 4, and number 5, I'm going to surprise you, is Afghanistan. So we've got a higher crime rate than Afghanistan. Okay, let's get into our spending habits and how much of our income goes towards the basic necessities of day-to-day life and making ends meet. 36% of our income is on housing, water and electricity, gas and other fuels, and approximately 15% of that income goes towards food and non-alcoholic beverages. So combined, that's 41% goes to housing and food. All right. Transportation is 16.2%. So we're already on nearly 60% before we've had any fund,
just household,
any savings, any car payments, anything like that. So is the middle class being pinched currently with the interest rates that went up?
Definitely.
Is it only us though? If you take a look, what happened with America the last couple of years?
Gone up like 10 times.
10 times. So the interest rate has gone up. European Union, same. Asia, same. Russia, same. India, China.
Interest rate is a worldwide thing. It's
Correct.
not only us. So that is not, at this current point of time, I think that is not something that you can stay to.
Yes.
To say South Africa is bad.
It's unique to us.
It's not unique to us. And that for sense we can set aside.
Yes.
But still, currently the spending left is not a lot of money.
So here's what I'm thinking. If you know what the problems are, if you are mindful and you properly sit down and prepare, load shedding is not going away. I've spoken to 5 people in the last 2 days that said, look, we got a quotation. This is how much solar will cost us. If we have to outright buy it, there's a rental option. I said, really? Pause the whole house? Yes. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. So the more capitalists that wake up and see the problem, there's a solution.
There's a solution
There's
to
a solution
everything.
on the way. Yes. So in my opinion, knowing the ESCOM situation is not going to change very soon, something that we can plan for. Now, do we budget for it? No, we haven't. But being South African, the resiliency level of this country, I wish you guys can see how thick this table is. That's how thick our skin is. because there's nothing that anybody can throw at us that we won't be able to deflect and
No, definitely not.
So
We're just going to adapt to the situation.
I've done ugly and bad. Please, you kick it off for the good, because there is so much.
We've got diversity. We've got the one language, and I think this is something for me in South Africa that I've just realized, it's English all over. So as long as you can speak that language, you're going to be fine wherever you go. It's not a matter where you end up in a country where there's only one language and no one can understand
Yes,
you. So
agreed.
this is such a safe space for the whole world.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, that's the current language. So for me, that is definitely the very first.
100%.
Secondly, we've got the most amazing universities.
Yes, yes, we do.
Universities is top class and they're accessible. And not only universities, there's so many other institutions that's accessible. So why not? You can get your qualifications. You don't need to get it elsewhere.
100%. And high quality private healthcare. So
Definitely.
we probably have, first heart transplant. There's so many high qualified doctors and physicians
The
in our
best.
country, the best in the world. And if you're in the middle, Central Africa, Central Asia, and you need a complex operation, you're not going to have somebody perform that operation that's in the 1% of ability in the world. Now, I'm going to answer a different question. Yeah, but you need money for that. Okay, good. So here's a point of view that I want you to consider. If you are going to compete in a marketplace or live in a country where everything works, everything is public transport, everything works 100%. Think about this. If you were to start working at Google today, there's proper corporate governance. There is proper processes, systems, procedures. It is down to the T. It's a well-established, well-oiled machine.
It's set.
It's set. The chances of you making a difference and being unique and being seen is minute, no matter how talented you are. Because everybody in that company is as talented or more talented than you are.
I know where you're going.
100%.
Because
So,
in South Africa, we've got problems.
lots of problems, which is a good thing. If you are in the point of view of the young man that grows up with an alcoholic father and becomes hyper successful because things happened for him and not to him, like the young man that became a full-blown alcoholic. So here's what you do. Take any segment, take any career that you can go into in South Africa where there's lots of problems. Go and dissect it, go and fix problems, go and solve for X. You have an amazing life. You can raise a family in a safe environment, in a beautiful country with clean air, with a big five, with the oceans, a world in one country. That's my point of view that I want to share with you. That's how I feel. That's my truth. I'm sure you share the same feeling
share
as
the
I
same.
do.
But getting to that, affordable living. South Africa is the place with the most affordable living.
Yes.
Depending on where you want to be, but you're going to get a proper living standard, our building materials, whatever you look into.
And there's space. There's space. There's space. You're not living on top of each other. A friend of mine went to work at a car dealership in the UK, and about 70% of his income was spent towards a flat, a little one-bedroom flat in a very nice area that was close to his work. So where are you going to ever get a chance to save? So it's not all doom and gloom. The problem is we're looking at the problem and not the solution. So concentrate on the solution. Where can you add value? Where can you be competitive to grow your income? At the end of the day, if you can grow your income, you have more options. When you have more options, you will definitely provide those to your kids, and then we'll build a better, bigger, stronger, mightier South Africa. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you agree with us or you don't agree with us, please leave us a comment. Do like the channel, and
And please subscribe to our channel and ring the bell.
thank you. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.